Okay, time out. Hold up. Whoa, we got an emergency video that I gotta film like right now. Like, this is some big news right now coming from Sony's PlayStation department because I was literally in the middle of editing two other videos, which, believe it or not, they're actually rendering right here on my screen. And when I go to check on Twitter, this sticker is trending big time because Sony has just now officially revealed what the PlayStation 5 controller is, and I gotta say, it is quite a beauty. This came out of nowhere, and I gotta say, just looking at it, which I'll bring it up right here for you, this thing, if it's true, which all the sources are saying, this is official, this is what the PlayStation 5 controller is going to look like. I gotta say, this thing is a beauty. I mean, just comparing it to, a white version of the PlayStation 4 controller, this definitely looks like a much sleeker version than what we have now. Which, don't get me wrong, this looks really nice too. But just looking at this thing, it definitely looks like a somewhat better looking version of what we have on the PlayStation 4. Just from looking at it right here, because they released like two main images of it. It looks like in terms of button location, they haven't changed much. Like analogs in the same place, joysticks, controller. It looks like the main PlayStation button, they've just turned that into a PlayStation logo. So I think that's a button in the center, so that's cool. Looks like there's a little bit of a LED light, and there's even a little port for a headset jack, so that's good. And it looks like they're keeping the share and the options button, except they've taken the words and they've just kind of giving you symbols, which I think is pretty neat. And it looks like even the L1 and R1 buttons, they stick out a little bit more. The funny thing about this whole look with so much white, that says a lot about your console. So if the controller looks something like this from the top, then that gives me a good feeling that the console itself is gonna fit the color scheme of this controller. So this looks really nice. Now, I'm not sure if it's just me, but I'm seeing that the LED light, just two little LED lights that are actually coming on the side of the main touchpad. Which, whoa, that is really something that sticks out to me, especially. Wow, I gotta say, this controller is a beauty. And I don't know if it's just me, but is anyone getting any like Detroit Become Human vibes? I mean, just how it looks. Now, as I look at the other image, hang on a second, let me just post it up for you guys. Now, as I look at the other image that pretty much has it on the side, it very much looks like a. I mean, I think that's good. They pretty much have kept the initial design of the controller similar, which is good. This one just looks a bit sleeker. I mean, the buttons don't stick out as much. They're same color as the controller, so they kind of blend in a little bit more. So I think that's what they were going. Buttons, and looks like they got rid of the LED lights on the front, and it seems like they've just moved it to either match the side of the touchpad. So I think that's an interesting idea because I mean, outside of making it the lit light color change, it wasn't really used all that much. I mean, outside of motion controls for the camera to detect, which I still my camera actually does still detect it whenever I turn mine on. So I think that's a pretty cool change of where they would move that. But overall, this controller looks. I gotta say, if there's one word I would describe this controller as, it is definitely sharp. This is a beauty. So hopefully. We're still not sure if this console is coming out this year. It might get delayed. Some people say it won't, but heck, with all this coronavirus stuff, anything can happen because a lot of Prime games have been, pushed back. So I would not be surprised if this thing got pushed back. But heck, if this comes out this year, I don't think it's too much of a stretch to say that, heck, if we're getting the image of the controller now, then who knows? Maybe in a few months, we might actually get an image of what the actual console will look like, and I'm expecting it to have the same sort of whiteness and mixture of a little bit of black mixed in with it. And heck, if that is what this controller is, I'm gonna be honest, this could possibly be an extremely beautiful looking console. And I think I even thought the PlayStation 4, when it was revealed, I thought that was a pretty sleek looking console. So I gotta say, being a PlayStation fanboy as I am, I'm gonna say just this little bit of information has me excited for the PlayStation 5 once again. Up until this image came in, I was kind of on the fence, but heck, until the price comes out, I'm still a little bit on the fence. But heck, this kind of pushes me towards the heck. We might actually end up getting one of these on a launch date. Maybe not. I mean, again, it depends on the price, but yeah, it looks like they've made just a few tiny adjustments, moved a couple things around, but other than that, we've just got a sleeker version of the same control that we've been used to over the last number of years. So those are just my immediate thoughts on the PlayStation 5 controller. I'm not going to go over the specs. I don't think they've changed too much. But now that you've seen it for yourself, and hopefully you've gotten a chance by now to actually look at the controller in depth to give your own thoughts. What are your thoughts on this PlayStation 5 controller? Share your thoughts with me and everyone else in the comments down below. And like always, if you're new to the channel or you happen to like this type of video, please do not forget to give this video a thumbs up and press the subscribe button, because every subscription really does count and matter to me. And like always, thank you guys for watching. You're awesome, and I will see you next time.